Hello and welcome to the Dice Chaser. I am Jenko and you are in Dice Chaser HQ, aka my living room. And today we're going to be talking about something that's been out a while. Okay, we're going to be talking about Warhammer, the Horus Heresy, the Age of Darkness box set. Ignore that ring light, that's just a ring light. It's a black stone fortress or anything. But today we're going to be doing an unboxing video on this. And I know what you're thinking already. You're thinking, Jenko, this box has been out for a year. What are you doing? Well, I just bought it, okay? And there are plenty of people out there that have also not got the box yet, which is a shame because I think it's really good. So let's get to it. Inside the Age of Darkness box, once you eventually get the lid off there. Oh, it's a bit stuck, isn't it? Let's take that off there. Inside is a wealth of grey plastic, and we got some little accessories on the top there, look. So what do we got? Let's just move this to the side for easier viewing. We have the classic red whippy sticks. For when you're not measuring things, you can just smack people behind the legs with. Don't do that. There's some blast templates there. Let's just move them to the side. And just a wealth of grey plastic coming out. We have the Cataphracti Terminators on the top, or at least I think they are. Now, one thing I will say about this, as we're coming through the mountain of grey plastic, if you're not up to date, if this is your first box, this is a tough one. Because the parts are all over the shop, really. You kind of got to know what you're looking for. There's the two leaders in there. So, yeah, I think it could have been laid out a lot more easier. There's some parts of dreadnoughts in there. There's parts of leaders. I think there's the Contemptor there as well. It could be even parts of the siege tank, which is included. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I love those treads. Love those treads. So included are 54 miniatures. That's right. There are 2 Legion Praetors, so captains, or as they call Legion Praetors in the Horus Heresy era. There are 40 Tactical Marines in the Mark 6 power armor, or as we like to call them, the Beaky Boys. Look, there's the siege tank. We're getting to that right now. There are 10 Cataphracti Terminators. There's 1 Contemptor Dreadnought, 1 Spartan Assault Tank, which just looks all kinds of nice. And like I say, things are kind of all over the shop inside the box. It's the only downside I have to it. Just more plasticky resin goodness then. I cannot wait to get stuck into this. And then once we move this to the side, actually, let's just move this over to the side. So there's more room. We have this nice little cover here, so it's not a booklet. It is a little poster, a little shopping list for you to take into Games Workshop / Warhammer and say, I want all of these things, please. And inside we have the meat and bones. Look at that, the rule book, the massive rule book. It's so chunky and thick and so silky smooth in that plastic wrap. With again a little black library shopping list on the back. What else do we have here? We have the we can just throw those away. No, we can't. Those are the instructions. The construction instructions. Yes. And there's also a little flap inside here, which I thought was quite good how they did this. So you peel this up here, this little piece of card, and you throw that in the bin. No, I'm just joking. We have respect for the card. There's some dice in there, some lovely plain white dice. There's all your bases that you need right there. That's for the Dreadnought, I think the big one. I couldn't pick it up. No, you can just go to the side then. And there are some transfer sheets. Now, the transfer sheets are only for the Sons of Horus and the Imperial Fists, really, which is kind of a bummer if you want to do other legions, but we'll get to that in a bit of a breakdown in a second. Now, I'm going to start with a couple of pros. Now, I love this box. This box is huge. There's so much stuff in there. And the fact that there is a Contemptor Dreadnought and a Spartan Assault Tank is fantastic, because that means you can divide the box essentially into 2 armies and just have at it. Or you could make one huge army and have a go against your friends with their big army. But the options are there. Now, personally, I think I'm going to do this as Salamanders and World Eaters, which I think would be quite cool. So they could be on the Istvan, the bad thing that happened to Istvan. You could play that out with some friends. But the cons for me are, like I said, if this is the first big box you have, if it's like, I'm going to go in hardcore, I'm going to get a big box to start with, it could be a bit overwhelming, is my only concern. Because the plastic is kind of all over the shop. They've kind of put it in the best way that they could, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there are parts which are all over the place, so you've kind of got to go and hunt for the things. The construction guide is nice and chunky and well done, which is always good these days in Warhammer. And that's about it for the cons, really. The transfer sheets and the layout of the box. Those are my 2 downers on it, really. Now, I've heard that this is very similar rules-wise to 7th edition Warhammer 40k, so I'll be interested to find out that. I can't wait to play this game. It's going to be fantastic. Stick around on this channel for some battle reports of it in the future. Who knows? It's going to take me a while to build and paint, but I can't wait. This is the second Horus Heresy box I've had. The first box I have, and this is just a peek into my weirdness. So I had the Battle of Calth box years ago, and I sold it, and I wish I hadn't. Oh, the Battle of Calth, what a box that was. That was the first time they'd done plastic Mark 6 Beaky Boys. The first time, and oh, I wish I'd kept it now. I really do. But that box is just as good as this box. So if you missed on that, or you didn't know that was a thing, this box is just as good. So all in all, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I really would. I'd only mark it down the 1 point for the 2 cons, which are the transfer sheets and the way the box is laid out if you're a first-time player. But other than that, I think it's fantastic. 2 armies in this huge box. I mean, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with that. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm going to build this up. I'm going to paint it. I'm going to get some battle reports done for it. Hopefully in the very, very near future. I have some Primaris Marines I need to finish first before I'm allowed to start this box, because my pile of shame is getting a bit out of hand. But thank you very much for looking at this quick unboxing, this very quick review. It's very quick review. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon. Once again, I am Jenko. This has been the Dice Chaser, and have a great day.